This is 29-year-old Jharna Khatun. Every morning, she opens a material recovery facility or MRF at 9 a.m. in the upmarket Chanakyapuri area of Delhi. Up until 5 p.m., every activity that goes on in this facility is her responsibility. From segregating waste to sorting and diverting it to recycling units. Her life was very different just a few years ago. Jharna used to be a waste picker like everyone in her family, picking up trash from dhalaus or three-walled concrete structures where a neighborhood's waste is dumped. She not only lived hand to mouth but also had to face the perils of working in dangerous conditions.
इस इमारत से ये फ़ायदा हुआ, बरसातों के टाइम में बारिश से बचाव और काम हमारा लगातार चलते रहते हैं, चाहे बारिश हो चाहे धूप हो चाहे ना हो, मगर काम चलते रहते हैं। और सबसे ये फ़ायदा हुआ हमारा, जैसे कहीं जाते थे कूड़े के ढेर होते थे, उसमें बहुत से बरसातों के टाइम पे पिछले साल एक लेडीज़ को सांप काट लिया था, कूड़े के ढेर में कचरा बीनने गए थे, तो ये सबसे बचाव होते हैं।
From a waste picker, Jharna is now a grassroots worker in the growing green workforce of India. She was trained in green skills by the NGO Chintan, which focuses on empowering marginalized and disadvantaged communities to bring them into the formal workforce. Jharna received training in basic literacy, composting, waste segregation, safe disposal of e-waste, how to run an MRF, microfinancing, leadership and communications. Today she has a new identity and also a safer livelihood. She is a green entrepreneur who has doubled her income.
पहले ना पैसा मांगना पड़ते थे घर में, हस्बैंड से चाहे किसी से भी, मतलब सोच समझ के खर्चा। अब सबसे ये है कि मैं खुद अपने काम करती हूँ, खुद बिजनेस करती हूँ, किस तरह से अपने पैसा बचाना, घर की खर्चा, ये सब में बदलाव आए। मैं कमा लेती हूँ 10,000 तक। हाँ, मतलब कि लेबर खर्चा वर्चा दे के 10,000 बच जाते हैं।
Chintan has upskilled around 5,000 waste pickers till date, of which 2,000 are women. And 48 women have been trained and are working in MRFs and dry waste collection centers. At her MRF, Jharna handles 1,000 kgs of waste per month, ensuring it gets disposed of in a responsible manner. Like Jharna, India's workforce, both formal and informal, will need rapid green skilling. The need for green jobs is expected to increase 15 to 20% every year, especially as the economy transitions towards sustainable manufacturing and consumption. Mahendran MV is a design engineer by profession. While in college, he was trained in green skills in the energy sector through a program run by Smart Joules, an energy management company that looks at optimizing energy efficiency and enhancing energy savings as its services. Today, he is applying his training to do an energy audit at one of the top hospitals in Delhi.
Is our chiller plant. The main energy wastage happens in a chiller plant either due to inefficient equipment or due to inefficient operation. Here there were 5 number of chillers that the client had. Now some of them were working really inefficiently. Out of the 5, we changed 3 chillers and we had put 3 new chillers here.
A chiller plant, which is part of centralized air conditioning systems, consumes 30% of all the energy in commercial buildings. Wastage can be attributed to poor operational execution or outdated equipment. However, according to Mahendran, this can be tackled by using innovative energy conservation measures and retrofits.
We had found that an air handling unit was running for 2 to 3 hours extra. This was because the operators who were operating it manually were not able to reach there on time and switch it off at the correct period. So through DJoule, we had employed an algorithm to optimize its run hours so that it gets switched off at the right time. 20 to 30 units of energy per day would it would constitute to around almost 6,000 units of energy in a year. So we've saved almost 6,000 units of energy just by switching off an equipment that anyone could have done, but they forgot about it and they didn't do it on time.
There is a dearth of professionals in the emerging field of energy management who are trained in data analytics, artificial intelligence, and related technologies. These skills are crucial to make commercial buildings more climate friendly. They also help freshers acquire an extra edge in the job market.
पेड़ है ना, इसका अगर हमें कुछ मेजर करना है, हाइट मेजर करना है, लोकेशन मेजर करना है.
Unlike Mahendran, Aarti Rajput, who works with Delhi's Forest Department, did not receive green skills training in college. After completing her graduate degree, she opted to train under the government-run Green Skills Development Program run by the World Wildlife Fund. She was taught the use of Geographic Information System or GIS and remote sensing for wildlife and biodiversity management.
तो इसमें जो मार्क वे पॉइंट वाला टूल है उसको क्लिक करके यहाँ पे नेम भी चेंज कर सकते हैं, राइट सर?
नेम चेंज करके
स्पीशीज नेम लिख सकते हैं.
Today, she is mapping an area of Delhi's famous Lodhi Garden to understand the habitat of particular plants and flowering species. She plots the coordinates on Google Earth for visual representation. This would help in better planning of plantation in the area.
I've used the remote sensing tool, like in the dense patch of forest area where the roads were going, where the water resources are already allocated, and where are the planning things like where they can the water resources can get easy access to the fire incident if it happens. How can I plan things? So with the help of this GIS learnings that I got from WWF, I implemented all this knowledge and prepared a plan for the state fire action plan.
Aarti's course director at WWF, G. Arindran, believes that the chances of employment shoot up once professionals like her have completed the course.
Every students who have gone out of this course, it's a ministry's demand also, it's a requirement also as per the Green Skill Development Program. We track them every month we find out who are being employed. So that's how we could say around 78% we have already people have employed out of this 256 students who are left. And maximum have gone into research, many into reputed organizations. TERI is the one where they National Zoological Park. With WWF, we have our own students who have joined in various projects. Then various research institutes they have joined, and Forest Department. That's where major of the GIS guys they go. And the bird watchers, they join the protected areas as a guides.
I'm Arpit Sharma. I'm the Chief Operating Officer for Skill Council for Green Jobs.
Arpit Sharma, the Chief Operating Officer at Skill Council for Green Jobs, a government-run initiative under the National Skills Development Program, contextualizes the demand and supply numbers for us.
We have done a study with NRDC and CWW, which is on public domain, where we have estimated that currently, the workforce engaged in the wind and the solar sector is around 1 million, and additional job capacity would be added of around 3.5 millions by 2030. So this graph will see a tremendous and a humongous growth by 2030. If we consider the other sectors like green hydrogen, so the green hydrogen mission was launched in 2023, which says that 5 million metric tons of green hydrogen production should be there by 2030. And this would lead to around 6 lakh job creation only in green hydrogen alone.
He adds that green skilling will not only help in preparedness when it comes to new jobs, but also help workers retain their existing jobs.
It's not only that you're skilling an individual for creation of a new job and he gets a new job. Skilling is very much important for an individual to retain his job. So retention and job creation, they both go hand in hand. Then there is second program, which is called the RPL, which is the recognition of prior learning. It's a small program. It's a 5-day, 10-day program. And it basically brushes up the skills of an individual. So for sanitation workers, we did a 5-day or a 8-day program. That helps him to retain his job. So RPL is for retention. So in RPL, we had close to 90% retention, for example. So we have made 70% of the new jobs and we have retained 90% of the old jobs.
But the question is, what about those workers currently engaged in coal or other fossil fuel-based industries? As India shifts to new sources of green energy, traditional coal miners and those skilled in fossil energy may get left behind. The government is in talks to transition these workers into the clean tech space, but it doesn't have a concrete plan yet. Thanks for watching Eco India. If you like the story, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Scroll.in on YouTube.